Hello everybody. I very much so hope my microphone is picking up here. If it is not, that's like really unfortunate. But we are going to be starting off with our first map here on Lijiang Tower. We do have ELMT Shade versus IVI AKATSUKI. Everybody, as we are going into our map 1 here. Really strong comps coming out immediately, as we will see a Junker Queen comp on the side of Atsuki against a Hazard comp on the side of Elemental. A lot of poke coming out, already having the point controlled here. Overall, really strong, but with that knife, maybe they're able to secure a kill here. Doesn't look like it, but they are rotating and trying to contest this point here. A lot of angles being taken here, as Jaybirds does get LDL really low. All of trades are coming out right about now, and it's really anyone's game here. I'm not really sure how I got a screenshot saved, since I did in fact change my binds. But Shade will be taking the point first here. No swaps on the side here. Really interesting though to see that Vendetta here. I personally am a big Vendetta enjoyer. I think Vendetta is really neat. And by neat, I mean really broken. But speaking of broken, Hideki's angles just got broken from Squiggly. But it doesn't matter since Jaybird is out here with that elimination. Newport's having a big 3-man rain coming out, but LDL is able to keep everybody alive here. Newport's does fall off the map here, but the boop from Charp onto Sin comes out. What a great play. Charp also able to get another elimination here. Both support ults here from Shade already online. But we will maybe see a pretty massive Junker Queen ult here. Let's see who makes the first move. Both Kitsunes coming out, as will coming out really fat with the blade, but with beat coming in, it's just damage after damage. But it doesn't matter when Newport goes in and slashes 3. Absolutely insane here. Boic swaps over to the Tracer here. Most likely able to get a touch, as they do double speed over. Sin able to touch the point with the Junker Queen ult here. Unable to catch anybody out, however. But the sights does come out. Another rain catching out too, as Sin just gets lit up here. Newport's able to secure yet another kill here. And that will be the first objective to Shade. I'm really sorry in advance. If you are getting ads, I don't have 2 monitors, and I am the only person running this, so I'm a little unable to stop ads right now. If everything sounds alright, do let me know, as that would be fan frickety frackety tackety. Let me go figure out how to stop these goofy goober screenshots. Maybe I don't have enough time, personally. But every time I have 7, you're gonna hear it. Ba-ding! Let's get started here. AKATSUKI immediately going to contest them with a really interesting composition here. I love to see the Reinhardt, personally. I absolutely love it. Unable to take the ground, though. They are forcing the immortality here and kind of bunkering up almost, as Squiggly does get an early pick here. And I look up in the corner and it's really confusing because they still have this spectator bug where it shows the wrong color. But you know what? That's okay. That's a-okay. Really close to this high noon. I really hope they do haha the high noon with the TP strategy. I think that would be really fantastic to see. Newport's moving on to the point here as everyone is just taking an angle and getting very low. They do have a few ults coming out here. AKATSUKI able to get 2 with 1 ult being popped out. Maybe going for the stagger here on the Newports as he is able to get the Mega slash away and getting fully carried by Jaybird here. Able to pop the Rain, but it is used. Both supports ults are used and the Flashbang Fan the Hammer unfortunately does far too much damage onto this Hazard. Doo-doo is crazy. Kitsune main, everyone is just going to walk away here. But maybe they needed that speed boost to walk in. Defensive sim wall against absolutely nothing. Azul gets 2 here. No blade needed. But with Pancake stalling it to 77. And that Reinmir is here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. But thank you everybody for tuning in. If you're just now joining, this is the Tier 4 game, Week 1 of Annihilation. We have ELMT Shade versus IVI AKATSUKI. Looks like we do have a 5-man rotate into the small room. I wouldn't consider call this a white room, as it is known on the previous map. But, yeah. We'll see. A humongous shatter coming out! Azul popping the blade, able to clean up some kills here. As the Lucios are running it down. Lucio gap? I don't think so. We'll see. Although they used 2 ults for that. On the side of... Ugh, brain fart. On the side of AKATSUKI, they also have the shatter. Newport's able to get Pancake quite early here, as they do pop the window, hide on that angle here, but Sin is able to find 1 here. Was Squiggly able to find another. If they get back fast here, AKATSUKI's probably able to come back quite fast here. Newport swinging that Reinhardt hammer around. Ooh, but blocks the shatter. Oh, speaking of blocking shatters, there's just so much going on. Hideki on the top ropes here, only able to run away. As Boic with the beam is just W-keying straight into that backline. Another sim wall able to be popped out here as the Kitsune is down main. Newport's already back, counterpinned onto the floor. No ults on the board from anybody. It's anybody's game here. It's just a free-for-all at this point. And that will be Shade able to bring the point back. Although it is at 85 here and counting, there is still 1 more touch that is in fact able to be happening here. With that TP, with that speed, they're possibly able to just pin straight on. 97, 98, 99. That is the touch. Jaybird getting pancake here. Azul, unfortunately, dying in the blade. Oh, Squiggly Bubby going for a ride. But it's just not enough. ELMT Shade wins the first map here. I don't know why it does this fun little bug here. What is this all about? But Newports will be getting play the game here. Overall, I think that was a really great map 1 here. Lijiang is always just such a great map. I'm such a Lijiang lover, and I think most people are also Lijiang lovers. Our second map here will be hybrid, and we are going to be having the Senior Leapfrog here joining me at this wonderful early hour game. So stay tuned as we set up for map 2 here, and we'll be back shortly. You don't have to. I could stream it to you. It's no biggie. Oh, I love the soldier pick. I can't even lie. Oh! Just kill him with hammers. Oh, if I knew you were coming, I would have gotten you your little picture. Yeah, I was watching. They looked great. It's real nice. I feel like I'm distinctly missing things on here, but it's honestly no biggie. You know, first stream of the year, 2026. Welcome to Annihilation. Roll credits. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. I try to. It's just really hard, it's really hard to, like, speak. I'm not good at speaking. There really is. Oh, it's a bit hard. I can do it next time. The glitch. I believe I have everything updated here. We do have ready from both of our teams here. So, let's see. Oh, can they not? Can they not? Oh, that's rough, buddy. That's crazy because I have the Discord thingy. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. I didn't put the Discord thingy connected. No, I didn't put it in this little audio majiggy, whatever you want to call it. Here, maybe it's updated now. Are we able to speak now? Are we able to hear now? Oh, true.
I just heard you talk.
You know what? I get it though. I honestly get it. I'm a little crazy. I get it.
Trying to drive me crazy.
Ah, no, I see you. I see you popping up now here.
Let's go. We are so back. We're back for real. King's Row is being selected for map number 2. Bands will come up momentarily, so y'all will see it along with me.
That is what I was missing. That is what I was missing. The bands.
I got you, King. King, thing.
King, queen, they, them. You know the drill.
I just saw King in King's Row, so.
It is King's Row.
Yeah, see, womp womp.
Womp womp. Alrighty, we do have readies from both sides here. Going in.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Map.
I hope to see it. I hope to see it. Truthfully. Oh, we do have bands of Lucio and Symmetra. Last map, I believe it was Rabatra and Bastion, I'd like to say. Everybody loves Ramatra. Bawomp. Nah, that character's just too easy. I hate to say it. But he's just too fun.
Easy for him to be that good. Like, I think he has just such a high survivability, and him being able to transform and just sit there and block the entire time. They did nerf him a little bit with being limiting the block to like 2 seconds cooldown, but still one difficult thing to deal with.
I mean,
annoying ass robot.
Even with the block slop all gonzo, I don't think it quite matters. Oh, you know what I totally forgot to do? Fix my F7.
Ah, well, no F7 here, folks. It's all good.
No. It works, but you're just gonna hear a bing. You're gonna hear a screenshot noise.
Bing bang.
Bing bang.
Oh yeah, that's what the screenshot thing was. I remember that.
That is the screenshot thing. Really interesting though to see this.
I think it's just you that hears it.
But I do like to see this Vendetta character just absolutely solo pushing Vendetta.
Oh no, and he drops. This is going to be kind of tough for Northports to try to survive here. You can see Venom immediately jumping back out, Dynamite. And as well as, I'm surprised they didn't try to challenge the high ground more. They did not disrupt Hideki on that high ground, so he's just sitting there just going to keep plinking shots for free. And until they get rid of this Ash off high ground, they're going to have a tough time capping this point. Venom still does find a pick in this fight, but they're looking for a lot more.
Ramatra form coming out, just so much damage. Squiggly able to get the kill onto Charp as Sin just runs it back down, able to get the elimination, and it looks like there will be a stall here by the Venture character.
Well, I'm surprised. I really, I was saying how difficult it was going to be for them to cap the point without disrupting the Ash. I don't know if maybe one of the Pancake maybe got a boop onto Hideki to kind of slow things down and get him out of position, but they didn't even kill the Ash and still wind up getting the point. It does help when your entire team kind of jumps in onto the support line. The Brig on a support line is kind of fragile when you're dealing with the Ramatra.
The newest character, Vendetta, if you know anything about her, she is the Disruption Queen with absolutely insane amounts of damage. As we see here, Venom is able to get the elimination. LDL just takes a nice stroll on the part here.
Some real skills coming at you. Seize the soul.
But Sleep coming out on us quickly. They are trying to hold this ground here. Azul making the swap over to the Sombra. But
Interesting.
with just Annihilation on Shade's side, compared to the 3 upcoming on 5 ults here, they're gonna have to make something happen, or else this might be a full cap here.
Out of all the ultimates you want to have, I think Bob and Annihilation are definitely really strong ultimates. Getting hacked as he goes to the high ground, not going to be able to survive for too much longer. They do get the pick onto Jaybird, so no more Ana sustain in this fight, and it would have been clutch coming into this next fight with the Nano, but it looks like they're going to kite it off, wait a bit, and they're going to go right back into it. Right back to square one, damage galore, rally to the tank. Oh boy, and Annihilation, roll credits. Sin, not going to be able to pop Annihilation. I think he's going to have to hold off for just a little bit and have to back up to the rest of their team, get a little bit more sustain. They lost Pancake in that fight, so no big heals. They do have access to Orbital Ray in this next fight.
Honestly, winning the ult trade here, I'd say so. As with Annihilation Ray, I feel like they'd be able to really clean this up here. Squilly Bubble does get slept, though, in the corner, and that will be an early elimination. Just dipping into that 3-minute time bank.
Yeah, and that's what you need, right? You got to start milking this time bank, because 3 minutes, I mean, even on this point, if they cap it, they get another 2 minutes. That's going to be a huge momentum swing for their team. So they got to keep getting these early pickoffs and not go for any trades. I think trades are going to be detrimental to their defensive whole.
Looks like they are setting up for this. Ray!
Oh boy, Newport's going straight to the back line. Is definitely going to be smoking him silly if he keeps running it down, man. Big damage to the back line. Yeah, it gets really confusing with
the bug isn't
there.
it?
Yeah,
you see the colors
confusing.
all messed up. It's just it's so confusing. But with Sin
I'm
holding
colorblind,
this
it still messes me
Annihilation for yet another fight, I mean, I'm not sure what you're really waiting for here. You gotta let it rip. That's your second form. Newport's already coming up on his second.
Yeah, and by the time Sin uses it, I mean, he could just retaliate and just sit there and block in each other's faces. That's what you see in a lot of competitive Overwatches. A lot of Ramachas kind of just holding block on each other while letting their team kind of do the damage.
I mean,
they're still
really
Sharp
holding
got
these
him.
corners here. Oh, but that will be the oh my gosh, the shapes and colors. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yikes. Yeah, I think Newport's tried to pop his own and maybe try to do some damage, tried swinging for a bit. But that's what I was talking about. When you're playing the Ramatra Mirror, you have to just hold block in that moment. Because if you swing one time, you're just caught in that endless loop of getting blown to smithereens. Rally being popped out from Charp just to kind of keep their team's hope alive. Bob on point as well to kind of mitigate some of this damage. But is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Venom helped by Pancake. And it's just all sorts of damage. Picks going back and forth. EMP being used right now. Sin falling low along with Pancake. Pancake falls, but Sin still alive and well. Oh my goodness.
Absolute insane hold here from the side of Shade. Especially when they were so down in ults. I mean, able to get the swap over to this Reaper here. Now with only a minute remaining, it's going to be even harder for AKATSUKI to take this final corner here.
Yeah, I mean, the main problem with their comp was like they're not able to really capitalize on a pick, and now that they have a Reaper on their team, it just makes Sin's job even harder. I mean, you see that shield just misplaced, and now not able to make any space here. 30 seconds to go. They're going to use the ring to try to get into the fight, but everything's kind of at a standstill, just waiting on trying to find a pick. Oh, Newport's gets really low. They're forced to use the transformation. Rally coming out. Nano onto the tank, and now it's just going to be a battle for the ages for the front line, and it looks like Shade is going to be able to win that battle.
They do have the Blade and the Ray here. Blade coming out, Ray also coming out. 1, 2, 3 slashes, able to get one out of here as the Annihilation picks up the kill on the Newports, on the kill to Azul, and that will be the second point capped. A whole lot of commitment here, but with no real ults to answer, it's not like ELMT had a real answer to that fight.
Yeah, that was kind of like a let me just throw ults at the wall and hopefully we win. I think it was like 3 or 4 ultimates being used in that fight. Ah, man, Venom overstaying their welcome. Jaybird just like shooting fish in a barrel, chopping them up. I can support and I can heal. I can imagine. Yeah, he got the critical perk as well, so You know he's aiming for them headshots.
Support, not healer. Absolutely fat nade. Honestly, if I had to call MVP earlier, or even honorable mention, it is going to be Jaybird. I haven't mentioned it quite as much, but he has been hitting sleep after sleep, not to mention the 3-man nade we just saw right there.
Yeah, only support players notice that, bro.
Oh,
I was not paying attention to that stuff.
Of course I do.
30 seconds left here for AKATSUKI. They got to find an opening here. They ult bomb to win that last point in overtime. They might have to do it again. They got to make sure it's going to be crucial not to lose any people in this fight here. Sin using transformation really early on here. And you know Azul is aiming for that Death Blossom. Here it comes. Or not. Yes, it is. Bam!
Looking absolutely insane with the mythic on mythic action here, but not going out without a fight. Squiggly is going to give Azul a dome into the face hole as round 1 is complete.
Yeah, that's not the head you're trying to receive right there. Just nothing but headshots coming out from the Sojourn right now, and just found success. You gotta let me go with this, Hilaire, man. Shut me down early. But man, good defensive hold right there. All jokes aside, Shade, big turnaround. Because I mean, that first point, it looked kind of dicey, but you can see they kind of slowed things down. They almost got it done in point number 2. Alas, again, they took 3 or 4 ultimates on the side of AKATSUKI to be able to cap it in overtime.
Really interested to see what we run out here off the rip. If we're going to stay that Reaper, if we're going to keep running Ramattra, and just interested to see, like, if we keep it up. Like, I'm already looking up here, and I'm seeing Wu Ying, I'm seeing Kiri, I'm seeing Mei, and I'm really interested, especially for a defensive hold. I'm a big fan of Kiri Wu. I just really love that one, that support comp.
Yeah, Kiri Wu Yang, I think, is one of the most hated support duos. I think if you watch competitive Overwatch at all, that's all you saw was Kiri Wu Yang. I'm genuinely surprised I'm not seeing any Zarya being played here, because I think Vendetta and Zarya on this map in particular just makes it so difficult to help dispel her and to try to deal with either of them, whether it's the tank or the DPS. But we're going to see if they can make it work with the Ramattra in addition to the Vendetta. More new character gameplay. I like to see it. Let's see if they can win this second map here.
With all the Sojourn poke coming out and the walls too, it might be a little hard for a low damage comp like this to even get in. Especially with no speed.
Yeah, and you see Sin falling dangerously low and gonna fall, and that's gonna be the domino that needed to fall for this defensive hold. Nobody that can really contest the point beyond Venom. He does get a pick here to kind of tie things up 4v4, and Newport's balls as well with the amazing wall from Venom to cut their team off from the support and the survivability. Now, just like that, I thought that was a losing situation, and they don't even lose a tick.
Hideki is set up on height though. Now they're just waiting for their tank to come back, and somebody will have to clear him. But with no upwards mobility, it might be a little difficult.
This is the task where you send your Kiri. Yeah, you can see already skills immediately go and jump into the high ground, and the entire team going to capitalize on that. And unfortunately, yeah, you try to go by yourself, you're going to be only met with the broad side of the sword.
Oh my goodness,
he's hungry for more. Both supports.
Slashes. Oh.
Yeah, both supports dead right there. Azul, he's living up to the name, seeing nothing but blue on the kill feed. Come on, dab me up with that one. So Larry, that was good. I like that one. All
no
right,
touches coming
there.
up, but both teams are as 5. Playing our corners as we'd love to see it, but LDL does get an early kill as the sleep does come out. Jay's a little wide though, and does fall to Pancake. No space really lost here, as we are just going to be moving up here. AKATSUKI Sin does a little 360.
Just for the show, I guess. That's crazy.
But hopefully we see some ults here and we just get sloppy with it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's not going for the Reinhardt, because that's very Reinhardt-esque, right? When you're starting to do twirls in front of the enemy tank just to kind of display your dominance. Sundering Blade coming out from Azul. Gotta find something. He's getting shot, getting put low by Venom. They still find the pick onto Pancake, but it looks like the damage has already been done. You can see Azul just looking for more to light up the kill feed, and Newport still willing to commit the Annihilation, helping getting the team kill, and they're gonna get this payload, get some more progress going.
Little bit of a BM ult there. I'm not sure if it was really needed, but he was showing that he was just the bigger Annihilator.
Wants to show off for the league. You know, that's the best way to get bonus points with Arya. You just keep popping Annihilation like that, you'll get on her good side real quick.
Exactly.
Some insight from y'all.
Ba-ding.
Here we go, Hideki, visor in the back line. The
No
beauty of
nano
Soldier just
committed,
stands there
though.
doing no damage. What did the nano go to? Of course it
It
went
went
over to
on to
Azul.
the
'Cause
Vendetta
Azul-
here. New character is broken, but Venom with the headshot straight onto him. Sharp committing the rally here for this point as they do back up. Not that much space left for AKATSUKI to give. It's really interesting. Oh, and yet another sleeve going on to Venom here.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think the defensive positioning right now from AKATSUKI is definitely one to scratch your head on, because now they have to hold this point for 4 minutes, and they have to use everything. They use the Annihilation, they used the Kitsune Rush, they get the picks, but now you have to wonder, like, how are they going to hold for the remaining 4 minutes, right? Because now they have no ultimates in their bank. They have the May ult here, but I mean, we've known May ults to not be that strong, especially as of late with additions of like Kiriko, and now Newport swapping over to Zarya. Who can you even freeze in this point?
It's going to be really difficult here, but if you are able to land that, it is a fight win. Able to get the kill straight onto Newports here. Yet another freeze onto Jaybirds as they just take their time with their kills here. And they're just able to pick off everybody one by one. Azul Sin even getting the stagger onto Azul here.
Well, I was wondering if they're going to be able to freeze anybody, and look at that. They froze 2 people, immediately shut me up. So
Even
I'm
able
glad
to
Venom
get
was
the-
able to find...
Even able to get the kill onto Hideki here. I'm not sure if Soldier's the greatest pick into close range fights like this, but all it takes is one fight win. I don't think it really matters too much on which character you're on.
Yeah, and now Azul getting close to the Sundering Blade here. This is a do-or-die situation for AKATSUKI, and that's why they're playing so close to their spawn. If they lose this fight, it's pretty much over. There's no way they can recontest. They could try to get a Lucio to help stagger onto point, but I mean, at that point, maybe too little too late. Sin falling dangerously low, full charge Zarya in your face. Not much that can keep you alive, and with the Sundering Blade chopping him down to bits, Tidal Blast is going to mean nothing in this situation. One more interaction, one more fight win, potentially. Skills forced to use teleport. Sin does get a pick in the back line, but with nobody to help him stay alive, he needs to pop Annihilation. Just a little bit of armor is all he needs. He tries to swing, but the swing for the fences is only going to be met with a whiff. A whiff and a miss. Newport's helping close it down with a full charge Zarya straight to the back line and straight to the heart. Shade taking a 2-0 lead right now in our set.
Newport's with the play the game.
Ah, man. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, I mean, having access to those ultimates is great and all, and you use them all in that fight to, sure, you secure the win, but you have to think about the macro, the big picture, right?
Absolutely. Our next map here is going to be the push map. I believe it is Runa Sapi, or what's it called? New Queen Street? I want to say New Queen Street.
We actually saw one of the fast. I don't know if you caught that map on the last tier 3 match. That was the fastest push game mode I've ever seen. It was legitimately, I think it was like 3 minutes and 57 seconds, I think was the exact time.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly. We are
Yeah,
seeing
it was
great rounds on both sides. We are going to be getting another sub here, Ace for Sin, as we set up for our potentially last map of the night. Oh!
Oh, Ace Matrix? Oh, snap. Dude, I remember commentating or casting his tier 2 matches, dude. That dude's definitely leveled up.
We are going to the Runasabi map, my favorite map. On the push side of things, I really like the Ilari aesthetic, as it is her map. I believe it is Peru. It might not be. I'm very wrong sometimes.
I think it's South America. Close enough.
They
speak
really
Spanish
like all
down there.
The llama stuff.
Da Llama.
The llama.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's Peru. I have to look at the flag. I'm actually really good with when I see a flag. I can probably tell you what country it is.
It doesn't show me on here.
It only shows like when it loads in. I just see it and I'm like, I think it's this map. And then they tell me I'm wrong and I'm racist, and then I'm like, what?
What?
Just a kidding, just a kidding. I think out of the push maps, I like Esperanza the most.
Esperanza is a very solid map.
Unless there's like a soldier player, then I just really hate it.
Well, that's
Soldier
why I
is
like
the reason.
Runasabi's, because it's a soldier map.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, back to solo casting you go.
Whatever. It's like the only DPS I know how to play, because you just sit and shoot.
I know. He's the jack of all trades, master of none. So that's one of those characters I tell people all the time, like, if you're gonna play soldier, just play like something else. Like just play Sojourn, Bastion, Ashe. Like Soldier just is so solid at multiple things, but he doesn't excel at one thing. So I just feel like it's a waste of a pick in my mind. He's annoying to deal with because like if you're trying to go for flanks and go for backline stuff, just use Tracer, right? Essentially the same thing, just better.
Bad though.
Yeah, she is really bad this season.
Tracer's bad though. She's not even that bad. It's just that she was so overtuned every other season that she's now finally on the normal scale of normal characters. Like, there's still characters like Sojourn, still characters like Kiriko that are part of the game. Like, we're not denying it. But of all the flex DPSs, I think Tracer's finally been knocked down a peg of being able to like 1v3 characters, 1v3 teams, finally able to just be a normal character. Like, I don't know.
So what you're saying is we're gonna pass that torch on to Vendetta now.
Yes, the unkillable armored warlord that everybody very much so loves to go up against.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a support player, because I'm telling you right now, like, I play against Vendettas, and I'm just like, free kill.
No.
But that's because I'm a DPS player, so.
No, she's insane. She literally just doesn't
I agree.
die.
I will say, if you pair her up with a Zarya, she is borderline unkillable. So, I am with you there. Looks like the bans are in. We're going to get banned on Zarya and Sojourn. Yeah, definitely a good call there. I think Zarya is kind of like the catalyst for their team. The only reason why they even had so much damage to be able to chunk down whoever's going to be playing tank. I think, is Ace Matrix going over to tank on AKATSUKI?
We will see.
Huh.
No, we watching it.
People can change, people can grow, what can we say? New year, new me, exactly.
Charge in there.
Let's see if they can find a map win and start this reverse sweep.
Let's see it. That's what I like to see. And as I was talking about the llamas, look right here. Look at this, all this cute little Peruvian llama stuff.
Bah.
I think Hideki's gonna have an absolute fan fest on this map. As I've said, it's just the soldier map.
I legit just did a sheep error, and that is not a llama. I think llama's more like and they spit on you.
And they spit on you. I'm just basing this off of Minecraft noises. What can I say? I've never seen a llama.
I'm basing this off my one and few experiences with the
Newports starting off the fight with a cross-map knife kill as the ball is rolling.
Get over here. Okay.
Yeah, starting off with a cross-map throwing knife, man. That's like my old Call of Duty days. I'm always looking for those, trying to get some clips on to post to YouTube. Get the camera!
Get the camera, Mom!
But Ace Matrix coming out to play on the Wrecking Ball. So trying to maybe disrupt some of their backline a little bit, but it's going to have a tough time. I mean, look at their team comp. Who can you even focus as a Wrecking Ball, right? Soldier just runs away, teleport. Gonna have a tough time, but let's see if they can make it work.
Able to get the slam onto Charp here as Venom cleans up Azul.
Nice.
Another kill going on to Jay as Hideki is trying to level the field here, but is booped off the map? Ace Matrix starting strong with 3 kills right then there.
Hey, what a time to wake up, right? Pull out your hidden weapon. Pull out the Wrecking Ball at the very end here, Ace Matrix. I was definitely questioning if you could make it work with the Wrecking Ball, but actually was the reason why they won that fight there. They can kind of catapult somebody up in the sky, and Suzu is only temporary, so as long as you catch a couple people off guard, going to be a big, easy target to kind of shoot down. So let's see if they can take the lead here, or if they're going to try to contest. No, they're going to give it up, and they're going to go into it with a full JQ.
Hinder coming out, not enough to slow down this Junker Queen. Knife connects, but is able to TP away. Somehow, it's still stuck in her.
Not able to get away in time. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, that's unfortunately the downside of playing against a JQ. She is just a Suzu bait machine. So the moment she sees a Suzu, it's just go time for the JQ.
We saw Hideki in my favorite spot on this map, which is the coast area, as Soldier, as you can just run around from these high grounds and really play your favorite game just alone. But Ace Matrix is doing a really great job of marking this area here.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to pop minefields right there, but you saw, I mean, Hideki just amazing tracking in that moment just to kind of chunk him down. And now he's in danger of dying here. He's got to get healed right now. They've already given up checkpoint and so much space. And now with Bubble falls as well, Kitsune is not going to matter at this point. They pop minefields, but too little too late. They've already lost so many bodies, and they're going to lose some more.
Really great use of the Carnage there from Newports, as he did notice LDL misplaced the Suzu.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, if you're playing a JQ, you're just salivating. The moment you hear Suzu being used, Hideki going to come out swinging, and unfortunately that's Soldier ult. You have to be into the fight to be able to get any type of picks. And speaking of picks, AKATSUKI getting 2 on the kill feed, make it 3.
Jaybird
now it's
fighting
3 and
back,
4.
able to get their 1.
All right, flipping it back in the script, and what a great turnaround. All they had to use was Pulse Bomb and the Kitsune Rush, both of them being pretty cheap ultimates. I think they get those back pretty quickly. Bubble is going to have access to High Noon in this next fight here, along with the beat, so that he can sustain the entire time. Charp is going to have to be really smart on the use of his beat.
Do get to see this nice mythic here as Azul gets an early pick onto LDL. A big 4-man EMP coming out here if he didn't get that pick earlier. And that will be 1 ult for a fantastic team wipe here.
I mean, yeah, you called it. It literally would have been a 5-person EMP if he didn't kill that 5th person.
Yep.
So, great play right there from Azul to kind of bring things back. But Jaybird getting caught out of position. Bubble really setting the tone for this next fight here. And now they have to just do it again. 2-time for the 2-time. Using the beat here to kind of bring things back onto the payload, back onto that robot. But unfortunately, the fight's already over. They're just going to regroup back to their team. Newports is not going to deal with that in the slightest. Said, I am out of here.
As boring as it is, I don't think you can engage with beat anymore. It really just be like that sometimes.
Yeah, you just have to kite immediately, right? Oh my goodness.
But with them
and this is
committing
going
beat
back
as
and forth.
well, and them being very close to this rampage here, possibly even committing it, don't need it when they are just getting kill after kill.
Trying to go for a crazy throwing knife kill again, but unfortunately, Pancake too elusive, but not elusive enough. Hideki does find him on the disengage there, And again, it's just going to be a lot of regrouping back for their team. Skills, playing the Juno, so not going to have access to Suzu anymore. And now Newports is just waiting for an opportunity for everybody to line up.
Looks like this may be our opportunity. If I was there, I would just rip it.
Yeah, I'm pressing Q right now.
Well, with Kinder gone, you have to surely press it. Only able to get Pancake here pulled straight into the axe.
Yeah, that's all he needs. He just needs one person. And Shade, they're on set point here. They just need to win this map, and it's over. The series is going to be a clean sweep, a 3-0 victory for them. And if Bubble doesn't get any more picks like this, it's going to be a tough time. EMP coming out the last moment as well. Just a few more meters to be able to secure the point. Ace swapping over to the tried and true Reinhardt. Said he's balling on the Reinhardt, but he's got to find its mark. It's the orbital race going to keep the team nice and healthy. Rocket's coming out too. They're going to cancel it, but still looking for an opportunity to shoot it off. Sharp not going to be able to keep their team alive. It was going back and forth. I thought they're going to be able to clutch it up in the end there, but once Newports fell, it was just lights out for their team.
Absolutely toe-curling gameplay right there. I don't know about y'all, but it was right then and there. It was so close. Just look up above.
Yeah, I mean, only like a less than a meter, I think, to secure the map and secure the series. But Ace Matrix going over to the Reinhardt. He's going to stick it out, you know? Going to keep on the Reinhardt, trying to make it happen with the big hammer swinging guy.
Getting real with Papa Ryan. That's what I like to see.
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that either. It was like a sneak attack from the bushes from out of nowhere. Sharp just chopped up their team right there. That was amazing play call right there from their team. I was not ready for them to come from that left side along the cliff side at all.
Really interesting that they're sticking this Cassidy here. Although I do like the brig of an answer. But with Squiggly getting these kills, I see why they're sticking them.
Here we go.
Maybe we get to see a big slam. Oh, we do.
Oh man, that's great. They got the shatter and the rally out at the same time, but they got Charp to use that beat. But I mean, at that point, too late. They already lost their main person that stays on point, their tank. That's the only person that can stay on point for their team. Oh man, it's just all cleanup right now for their team. Pancake getting involved with killing some folks. Jaybird gonna be the next victim unless she can teleport out, and they can.
Swapping over to the Doomfist here instead of the Junker Queen. I'm really interested to see that. We haven't seen any Doomfist at all today, I don't believe.
You know, I think he was going for it to try to contest point just for a moment and try to get their team back in the fight. Hideki getting on the kill feed as well. Just been playing soldier. Nothing crazy. You just got to find somebody that's out of position. Charp as well. Counterpinning the Reinhardt Doomfist. Excellent call right there. And now it's going to be back into Sharp's favor. They don't necessarily need to win any more fights. They could just keep this payload in favor of the actual meter difference. Here we go. Potential last fight once again for Sharp. Can they for Shade? Shade, Sharp. Same thing.
Jaybird getting a little too hot and bothered. Found in the back line. As Pancake does get the kill. As well as trying to level the playing field here. But everybody's just swinging around. And they're just able to keep moving this point here. Maybe unable to full cap. But 40 seconds remaining. It'll be really hard to come back.
They just milked the clock. I mean, sure, they haven't capped the point fully yet, and they're looking to do that. But I mean, they've had control of this bot for, I feel like, a good 80% of the game. So as long as you can maintain possession throughout the entire set, it's gonna be impossible for you to kind of bring things back. Bubble pops high noon, falls super low. Hideki gets a big pick onto the back line. EMP finds connection onto 2, and with 15 seconds left, it's going to be a domino effect because now they just need 1 or 2 more picks to be able to secure the fight and secure the map win. A 3-0 clean sweep in their midst. Can they make it happen? Ace has to do a desperation touch. They had Shatter, but not an opportunity to use it.
We get a little feet camera right here. Holy moly. That will be Shade with the 3-0.
You called it there, Solaire. You said it was toe curling, and that man definitely curled up in his sleep right there. The Ace Matrix tank trying to come out the last minute, not going to work in their favor. Shade, a dominant 3-0 victory for their team. I mean, just clean Overwatch overall. I mean, this is what I was talking about. Like, you try to stay in control for most of this match, and you're just having a real tough time. When they're playing that efficiently, they can bait out ultimates. You force your opponent to use 2 ultimates. You can survive, if not mitigate, some of the fight with just the use of 1. Makes things way easier to bring back.
Toe curling feet camera there. That's what I love to see. But I mean, when you're just rotating alt after alt, and especially with those high value ultimates, it doesn't matter when you misclick or misuse one of your support, one of your DPS ults. You just have so many win conditions there, and it was just a really strong gameplay from the side of Shade here. Not to give any disrespect here to the side of AKATSUKI, they played their absolute best. They played absolutely fantastic. But I would say maybe if they used their bans a little bit stronger and tried to play their Ramacha comp just a little bit more, I feel like it would have been a lot better in their favor. I'm really hoping to see the rematch here later in the weeks and see how everybody's growing.
Yeah, again, it's first week nerves. I think you're definitely right. I think their Ramacha comp was definitely the most competitive, but they just gave up on it pretty early on. I think they're just kind of scared and more tempted to try to focus on counter swapping rather than just play it out. Think that they can play the actual comp better. So we'll have to see in the upcoming weeks whether they want to try to change up their strategy or if they want to try to duke it out again and maybe do that Rhine duel that we were all hoping for at the end of the day.
Yep, and I agree. Although on paper, Shade was really favored here, having an almost 300 SR difference compared to AKATSUKI. I think on the first 2 maps at least, they really fought their own. They really kept up.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Kept it super competitive. So
absolutely.
And we still have a full season to go. This is only week 1 here in this league. So there's plenty of Overwatch to be played for both teams, so plenty of time to grow and learn, and especially as the meta changes, we never know what can happen. This is only day 2 of 2026, so anything is possible. In terms of, did you have any ideas for honorable mention and MVP before we go, Solaire?
I think MVP had to go to Jaybird. The absolute glaze I was giving this guy on King's Row, and he just kept it up map after map on the Kiriko, on the Ana. Absolute, like perfect flex support gameplay.
Yeah, 1000%. I was already with you. I already typed it out. Just want to make sure I get confirmation. So, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. I think they were playing a phenomenal Ana. And even swapping over to Kiriko, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, man, I think he just keeps up the Ana. But Kiriko was looking just as solid. Perfect positioning, perfect usage of util, whether it's the Suzu or it's the...
Which one was it?
Give it up to Bubble. What'd you think?
I would have to agree with Bubble. I think Bubble is a really fantastic pick there.
All right, Squiggly Bubble getting our honorable mention. So big shout out to those players. We'll put it in the actual Discord for the match scores. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We had a great night tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And if you guys haven't checked out the earlier tier 3 match, you definitely should. It'll be on our YouTube channel here. Probably later in the night. Maybe even it's up right now. But thank you so much all, Annihilation Nation, for checking out our tier 4 game, ELMT Shade versus IVI AKATSUKI. I am Solaire. And that is Mr. Leapfrog, the best, as your main caster. But it was really great to see everybody out here tonight. Good night.
Good night, everybody.